what we are proposing in Nandagram is a living lab. A living lab is a place where you could experience, like we have experience here with the native vegetation and exotic plants together, like sorghum and so many other varieties. And then we get research and we understand scientifically how to make these changes. And finally, when we're ready, we teach. So a living lab is a place where we learn by experience and by scientific input. And then that leads to a proper know-how on how to deal with this particular space, this particular biome, this particular geography, and how the plants structure themselves in a design. Because every plant is here and they know where they belong. Which height? Is it like low? Is it medium? Is it high? Is it emergent? All these trees know where they stand. And when the proper configuration is put, the production is potentialized. Because now you leave the 2D dimension where you only produce in 2D and you go for a 3D dimension where you have different stratas producing different things over time, which is the succession, the duration of a life, the life cycle of a plant. So within this 20 acres, we'll establish something like 5 acres, 6 acres for crops, where students will see how to produce in that system and replicate in their places. So everything is run by principle. It's a principle-based project. Nandagram is trying to gather all the scientific information and bring it together in a package where anybody could understand that living off the land is possible. And that's supposed to be our guiding model for living labs across the globe. So this is our zero living lab, where we really experiment how to make a living lab. And so far in 3 years, we've been able to green the place in a marvelous way. You can just observe what was in 2022 and what has become in 2025. And we hope to expand these agroforestry areas into more or less, would say, 6 to 8 acres of the property will be agroforestry productions. And with that income from the produce, from this collective production unit, the living lab can be self-sustainable. And a few families can live in this place. So we are replicating that model into different places. And then it's very scalable. But let's say now I have a farm of 100 acres and I want to connect to farmers around, which total something like 1,000 acres. So immediately the living lab has all the systems to address the issues that local farmers are facing and become relevant. And then the preaching mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finds another channel of communication. So that's what the Living Lab is looking and trying to do. And we hope that you liked Nandagram. Come and visit, support us in developing a Living Lab. It's a really important model for the future. Hare Krishna.